got to say, now I know how the player that replaced Babe Ruth feels. And I don't know who he is, maybe Joe does. But at least in this case, he's not retiring, and this is kind of like a promotion from AAA to the majors for a temporary time. Thank you, Rich. All right, we'll start off with the tournament winners. Oh, guess who gets to do that? All right, this year in the city tournament, see if I can find it without messing up too bad here. For the open tournament, I will, in this case, we got a little, I would say, efficient, and we went ahead and gave out the awards for the women's team. And afterthought, I saved the men's for this ceremony. So I will introduce the winners of the women's open tournament. That was the Lucky Ladies. It consisted of Georgia Wiggins, if you'll stand, Sarah Galindez, TJ Sullivan, I messed that up, sorry, Christy Lubash, and they said I could say it this way, Roro Restrepo. Oh, that's bad. You guys don't know what you got into. Congratulations to the ladies. They got a real fine score of 34-27. Good shooting. For the men, we do have their plaques and awards for winning the open tournament. We have T-Bird Scratch Classic. This team consisted of Corey Simmons, Joel Luma, Jeff Jensen, who I know is not here, Justin Romick, and Mark Jensen. Congratulations, they got a fine score of 33-42. The team I was bowling with had the honor of being bowling with them, and I'm sure they enjoyed kicking our butts. We did have fun. We did well. They did very well. It was enjoyment to bowl with them. The senior city champion in the open division. We had a luncheon for the senior in December and gave them their awards there, but we would like to recognize these teams at this time. In the open division, it was the Honeys and the Honeydews. This team consisted of Bill Gaddings Sr., Georgia Gaddings, Jerry Williams, and Marcy Williams. They shot Our doubles champions with a score of 1373 was Jeff Dunnigan, I'll get it right, and John Hawkins, who I know is here. Congratulations. And the singles champion with a fine score of 759, your name is going to get mentioned more often, Mr. Roy Dryland. Our all-events winner in the handicap division, it was a repeat champion, Jerry Cannon, here. And our scratch all-events, 2078, John Hawkins again. Don't you ever get tired of being that good? All right, the senior women winners, Team Kansas Kids, Diana Garland, Gloria Nightingale, Sharon Green, and Irene Springer with a nice score of 2679. The doubles winners with a score of 1386, Kathy Burgess, Joanne Wells. And the all-event winners, handicap and scratch, with scores of 2214 handicap and 1971 scratch, Cindy Vatican. Congratulations to all those bowlers. And at this time, we would like to introduce Ms. Danette Moran for our top 24 winners. Come on, Danette.
Gotta move it. I was going to steal Roy's chair so I'd be as tall as everybody else. But I'm fine. Okay. We had some really new surprises this year. And my thing was top 24. It was a Kurt's idea, but we ran with it. And it turned out really well. And I'm thankful to all the proprietors especially Jody. And I'd like to present the winners. A little certificate. Daniel Umshine was first place in the open single scratch. First place open women's scratch, Olivia Sandham. First place open singles handicap, Austin Martins. First place open double scratch, Kyle Brewer and Brian Mayer. Women's double scratch, Georgia Wiggins and Lisa Roberts. Oh, and I need to ask you guys to go over to the side to get your pictures taken. First place open doubles handicap, Daryl Butts and Micah Cox. First place open doubles handicap, Daryl Butts and Micah Cox. Okay, we have first place women's singles handicap, Pam Harper. Women's doubles handicap, Sandra Quaid and Gail Armament. First place women's doubles handicap, Sandra Quaid and Gail Armament. And I would like to thank my president for allowing me to be the chairman. And also I'd like to thank my committee most of all. They did a wonderful job, and I'd like to introduce them. Roy Ellie, Madam President Tom Clark, and Vice President Ray Beatty, Sarah O'Mara, Christine Scott, Teresa. That's all, Lisa. Get up. Chris Green. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Did a great job. And let's do it again next year.
As you can tell, I went ahead of time on the senior winners. I was in a hurry. All right, at this time, well, first, we would be remiss if we didn't introduce another important person here, our past president and current national USBC board member, Marcy Williams. Please stand.